Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have my sounds set over here, so sorry about that. I don't know what you guys heard. I'm a little rusty, so if you could give me just a little bit of a break here. I haven't made videos. I haven't been making videos lately. All we've been doing are live streams, and Bella and I started doing kind of MST3K style, really bad horror movies over on Omniflix, and we're gonna keep doing those because it's just a lot of fun, and crypto needs more fun. Anyway, it really occurred to me I haven't made videos in a while, so with this new crop of retail that's supposed to be pouring in, it's not, by the way, that's it's not coming, man. We're still retail, but I thought it'd be fun to go back and do some very, very, very basic stuff. Now, this is not even blockchain related per se. It's more of a general rule of thumb for investing. If you're gonna come out here and play in these worlds, and I know Bitcoin's up, so all is good, everything's cool. We've made up something, but it's really not. So the kicker here to be successful out in the crypto world, which is incredibly dangerous, man. It is. I've traded every market that exists, and I've never ever been in one as volatile as crypto. But the thing that allows me to keep my head above water is following very, very, very basic investment tips that people simply have forgotten about or really never knew. Now, we tend to have an abundance of younger investors over here in crypto, and I get it. I understand why, but there's a lot of them are coming over here. They simply do not have the tools necessary to successfully navigate something like that. So I thought I would get back into my video making with just some really, really basic stuff. And I mean, it's basic to any vet, investor out here, but it's a lot of this is just unheard of for the younger guys. So I thought I'd take a few, make a couple of these, get my rhythm again, and go ahead and kick it out. So one of the most important things, in my opinion, that you could possibly have out here is diversification. Now, rule number one of invest. This is my own investment book, and it's not mine. I mean, it's just through a lot of experience and reading a lot of what other people write. But diversification. Diversification is absolutely key out here in the crypto world, probably more than anywhere else that I've ever spent time, is diversification. That's rule number one. Rule number two is rule number one, and it's absolutely critical. Now, what do I mean by diversification? From a very, very basic standpoint, you need to diversify your portfolio into low risk, mid, and high if you're going to be swimming around in these waters. Now, I'm not going to say anything different than your 401k people won't say. If you're young, go ahead and take the risk. If you're older, like me, then you might want to start trying to minimize that any way you can. For some reason, it's forgotten because we're out here in crypto. And because we're in crypto, then the general rules don't apply. But I'm saying they apply here more now than anywhere else. You need to have diversification in your portfolio. Now, if you're going to want to have some kind of stability in here a little bit. Now, sad to say, I'm sad to admit it, but it's probably Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to be the thing that's over here acting more or less stable because it doesn't take 10, 15, 20% swings regularly. What I mean by that is it doesn't do it every other day. 3-4% up down on Bitcoin is kind of standard. So you're going to have some of your a portion of your revenue. This is the money you fully intend to lose, is going to be saddled up in Bitcoin. Now, what you do with the Bitcoin is a whole different discussion, and I'll get to that in a later video. But you're going to want to have some Bitcoin. You're going to want to have some Ethereum, some portion in the top 10 of the top 10 tokens. You're going to want to be able to. You're going to want to hold a decent sized portion of those of your diversified portfolio. If nothing else, just to add a layer of stability to it. And after you do that, then you can go ahead and start pushing out into some of the mid-risk, higher risk things. Stay hell away from memes. I know it's a crypto, it's the casino. That's what this is about. But this isn't what it's about. This is what we turned it into. But this is not what it's about. And I think it's very important to make that distinction. The other big one I just want to mention, and I'll blow these out, guys. I got no problem spreading these out, showing my wallet, showing what I do and all that other good stuff because, you know what, I'm weathering this. So am I the smartest guy in the world? No, I just have a lot of experience out here. But the other thing that you're going to have is discipline. And we never, ever, ever mentioned that. For some reason, we turned it into this diamond hands shit. Stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life is the whole not sell until I am a billionaire or I go to zero. That feeds into everybody who's feeding on you, and don't be that guy. If you're catching something that's giving you a 20-30% overnight, you had damn sure better realize some profit in that. Not financial advice. I know I have to keep saying that. It's not financial advice. I'm just saying that I would much rather miss out on extra gains than eat losses on a position where I was up. And particularly if I was up 20 or 30%. Now, I get it. That's not crypto. But you see, it is. It really, really is. And if you start to put these into practice, I promise you that you're going to be doing a little bit better further down the road. The market is extremely volatile right now, extremely. And the gains that you make right now or the losses that you don't take right now become exponentially more valuable 3 months, 6 months, 9 months down the road. And you're going to have to drill that into yourself. Don't marry your bags. I literally have a tattoo on my arm right there. You know what it says? It says, "This too shall pass." Because it does. But if it passes, and that is the highs and the lows. If you did not realize any profit when you were wildly in profit, that's going to pass as well. Next thing you know, you're holding on to a losing position and you're going on to Twitter and you're telling people, please buy this token, pump my bags, and all that other bullshit that goes on out here. Just don't be that guy. Follow the 2Ds. Just start. Set aside $100 and just try it. Diversify and discipline. And see how that works out after 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. You don't have to alter anything that you're doing, but just give it a try and see how that starts to work out for you. Anyway, we're going to be kicking out more of these. I got some LUT filters going, so I got my light kind of changed up and all that other good stuff. So I'm going to see how this works. We're going to put it out. We're actually going to put search engine optimization on this and, see if we can't start building this back up. So anyway, questions or comments, scott@thepodcast.com, and I will answer any and all of them. And until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money, guys. Cheers.